These stories are inspired by the actual case files of the Office of Scientific Investigation and Research.
ושבתי בבית אדוני לאורך ימים.
Preserve me, O God, for in Thee do I put my trust. We share the grief of Mitchell's mother, his friends, and his colleagues. Miss Kanika Nazario would like to play a piece of music in tribute to Mitchell.
Who's that?
We all grieve in our own way, and I would ask that we respect Miss Nazario's request.
Mitchell, you may have left us in body, but your spirit surrounds and protects us. ʻpsaɪ torun.
Much of Latin America believes in the tenets of Santeria, and the power of this religion is universally recognized, respected, and feared, as we see in the following case.
Mitchell, thank you. It was quite a scare there, buddy. Mitchell, you all right? Hi. My name's Peter Oxen. I work with Mitchell.
Kanika. Where's Kanika? Is she here?
She was.
Shh. Rest.
Peter, they thought I was dead. I could see and hear, but when I tried to move, nothing. I thought I was screaming, but no sound came out. I prayed that they would realize that I was in here before they buried me alive.
It's okay now.
The doctor said it was a heart attack, but it wasn't.
You may have a slight arrhythmia. When you collapsed, did you feel a constricting, vice-like pain, a crushing pressure in the chest?
No. No pressure, no pain. Look, I'm fine now.
Still running a bit of a temperature.
So I'll take an aspirin. Look, right now, I just want to go home.
Mitchell, you're part of the OSIR. You should appreciate how important this is. What you experienced was really extraordinary.
If you're expecting me to describe the classic black void, long tunnel, bright light scenario, you're wasting your time.
So it wasn't an out-of-body experience?
I was trapped inside my body, all right? I couldn't move. I couldn't blink. Now, how many times do I have to go over this? I wasn't dead.
Mitchell. Hey, where are you going?
I'm meeting Kanika.
Well, come on, we still got a lot of stuff to do.
No thanks, Peter. I'm punching out for the day.
She must be something special.
Yeah, she is. A guy like me doesn't expect to find someone like her.
Where do you ever find the time?
I didn't. She was one of my research contacts. You know how they say when you meet the right one, you just know? That's what it was like. You ever felt that?
Well, yeah, once or twice. I was engaged back home.
Where's she now?
She's back home.
You should look her up. Thanks, Peter, for being around.
Hey, you know, company men gotta stick together.
I'm not a company man anymore. I quit.
How can you misdiagnose death? Well, that boosts my confidence in the medical profession.
Don't look at me. He was DOA at the hospital.
What, and in the 36 hours between the hospital and his funeral, nobody saw him breathe? No one detected a pulse?
Death certificate indicates heart failure.
34? Yeah. Lucky for Mitchell, they never did an autopsy.
More than just luck. His family refused permission. It contravenes conservative Jewish tradition.
Is there a case file?
I doubt it. Lindsay and I were the only OSIR at the funeral.
So technically, no one's called us in.
Well, Mitchell did when he came back from the dead. He's a friend.
No, sounds like you got it covered. Maybe I'll start planning another vacation.
You can't be serious.
Life is short, Pete. Ask your friend Mitchell.
Mitchell Kleiman was studying the mysteries of Lukumi, better known as Santeria. Santeria is a blend of Roman Catholicism and the religion of the Yoruba people. Westerners confuse it with voodoo, but it's completely unrelated.
Was Mitchell working a specific case?
No, it's just routine research.
Who was his case manager?
Charlo.
Only she'd send an operative into the field for no reason.
Oh, she always has her reasons, albeit not good ones.
It's impossible.
Some case managers just require special handling. Matt, the bunny comes out of the hole around the tree and back into the hole. Here's Mitchell's research. It doesn't explain his apparent death. I'm gonna talk to his girlfriend. She has a stall in Little Cuba.
Good. Well, let me know what you find.
Matt, somebody's gonna have to talk to Charlo and find out why none of her team were at Mitchell's funeral.
Good. Well, let me know what you find.
Matt, I do believe that duty falls on the case manager, and seeing as I'm a lowly chief science analyst.
Pete, I was gonna take the afternoon off and go sailing.
Maybe she could help you with your knots.
Or not.
50 lashes.
She's out in Richmond.
He was 34. You didn't think it was unusual he had a heart attack?
Karoshi. It's what the Japanese call a stress-related heart attack. Mitchell fit the profile.
Why didn't you attend his funeral?
I was on assignment.
Out of town?
No, local case turned out to be a hoax.
Well, 86% of them are. What about the rest of your team?
Mr. Prager, I don't know how you run your ship, but if I'm busy, so are my people.
Well, you must be greatly relieved Mitchell's not dead. Now he can get straight back to work.
I put Mitchell on extended stress leave 2 months ago.
I thought you had him researching Santeria.
No, not on my clock.
Why don't you talk to Mitchell?
We have. What happened to him that night? Did he eat anything unusual?
No, I don't think so.
Did he drink anything, take any drugs?
No, look, I have no idea what happened. We were dancing at the Ramba.
The street party?
No. The Ramba is a Santarian ceremony. It's not just about having a good time. It's about good and evil. It's a call to our ancestors to watch over us.
Okay, so 1 minute he's dancing and the next minute he drops dead. It must have been quite a shock to you to see him come alive again.
I only felt relief and joy. There is no way to describe it. It was miraculous.
Then why did you leave the chapel without even talking to him?
All the doctors and the people, he was too busy.
They arrived after you left.
He was crowded. I knew I would see him later. I love him. We're going to get married.
He was supposed to call. And when I didn't hear from him, I got worried. I wanted to see my son. Look what she did to him.
See, we have no idea why Mitchell recovered last time, Rabbi Ludwig. But we hope that if we can duplicate his experience exactly, well, he may recover again.
If he's still alive, then why am I conducting a funeral service?
That's all we have to go on. We have to proceed exactly as we did before.
All right.
I was beginning to think she wouldn't show.
Mrs. Kleinman, I'm so sorry.
She should be sorry.
מזמור לדוד, אדוני רואי לא אחסר, בנעודה שירביצני, על מי מנוחות ינהלני.
O God, full of compassion, who dwells on high, grant true rest upon the wings of Shekinah and the exalted spheres of the holy and pure.
Which you can hold him. Which God. No. No.
A witch?
What Helen views as witchcraft was Santeria. Mitchell's body was laid out with ritual objects in a cleansing ceremony. The red and white candles, the amulet, the powdered eggshell on his chest.
What killed him?
We have no idea, and we won't be able to find out until the family gives us permission for an autopsy.
Yeah, okay, Lindsay, talk to Mitchell's mother.
She's just lost her son for the second time. I don't think she wants to talk to us or anyone else.
Well, actually, it might help if she finds out what happened to Mitchell. It might give her peace.
Pete, I'm sorry about Mitchell.
Yeah, I just wish we could have done something.
Why don't you pick up where Mitchell left off? Go back into the market, see what you can find.
Yeah, okay.
You looking for Kanika? She's gone.
No, thanks. Have you seen this woman? Kanika Nazario. No? Okay, thanks.
We've already had the funeral. Mitchell is at rest.
If we don't examine his body, we'll never be sure what happened.
She murdered my son. His face was painted with animal blood.
I know Kanika's spiritual practices may seem unusual. In many religions, blood represents life. Passover, communion. Santeria is no different. Kanika is a santera, a spiritual advisor.
I don't care what she is.
Mrs. Kleinman, why did you call us when you found Mitchell's body?
Mitchell gave his life to the OSIR. He trusted you.
Then let us find out what happened.
Based on the external exam, I see nothing unusual.
The symptoms Kanika describes suggest bacterial meningitis.
That would be consistent with his rapid degeneration. Death can occur within 24 hours. You're sure he's dead this time?
Positive.
It's your lawsuit. Starting Y incision.
What could cause that?
I have no idea. Give me a swab. Wow.
¿Cuánto es? These birds aren't worth 6.
Kanika?
I'll take him. What else do you want from me?
Mitchell isn't even buried yet, and you're shopping?
Did Helen send you?
No.
Peter, I don't know what I'm going to do.
You're gonna tell me about Mitchell's death. What were those ritual offerings you left her?
You have your religion, and I have mine.
Actually, I'm not religious.
Did you wish for Mitchell to return to life at a funeral?
Of course.
Then you believe in something, Peter.
Kanika, help me out here. I'm trying to piece this together.
I was trying to save him, Peter. The shrine I made for Mitchell was my offering to Chango.
What is that, a god?
No, he's an Orisha. It's more like a spiritu, or a spirit. He's patron of fire, thunder, and lightning.
And what was that, this symbol on Mitchell's forehead?
It's Chango's double-headed axe. It's to protect him.
From what?
I was too late.
Kanika is frightened.
Well, maybe she just knows more than she's telling.
I ran a background on her. Nothing of note, except she divorced her husband about the same time she met Mitchell. He's a musician named Alavo Lopez.
Yeah, it could be the jealous type. It's worth asking about.
I'm meeting Kanika at the Rumba tonight.
Not a bad gig for a lowly chief science analyst.
Just following procedure.
Be careful, okay? I don't want you doing the dead man's shuffle.
I'll be back in a couple hours.
Did you see that man tapping the sticks together?
The clave player.
See, he sets the rhythm and the tempo for the rest of the band. Without him, the music would fall to chaos.
He's very good.
See, he's the key to the rumba.
What does Alavo play? Your ex-husband. Why didn't you tell me about him?
I have cousins and brothers, too. Do you need to know about them?
Did he know about Mitchell?
If Alavo thinks he can scare me, he's wrong. He can't harm me. I am protected by Chango.
Like Mitchell was.
Alavo.
Kanika? Kanika?
Mitchell's talk screen.
Scorpion venom? There's no swelling or discoloration on the extremities. No internal hemorrhaging. Doesn't make sense.
It might explain the arrhythmia and the sudden onset of paralysis.
But the unusual blood gases?
Gonna have to bring Cooper in on that one. It's way out of my league. I think maybe Mitchell suffered a severe allergic reaction to the venom.
Well, I don't want to be there when you tell Cooper you don't have the bug.
It's not a bug, okay? It's an arthropod. And there's not much I can tell you without a specimen. Look, scorpions are shy and secretive by nature. They only sting in self-defense or to subdue prey.
What about anaphylactic shock?
Oh, yes, in severe cases, I've seen throat spasms, convulsions, respiratory failure. But Anton, if this scorpion sting caused blood to boil, it's unlike anything I've ever heard of.
You pretend you don't love me. I know you don't mean it. If only you had been more faithful, my darling. But we will begin again. Such a pretty young face. And it grows more beautiful every day. I know. I've been watching you. Were you trying to make me jealous? Why don't you answer it?
No answer. It's been too long.
You're right. Ray's team's out looking for him.
This isn't like him.
Let's check the market.
We have to get you ready. We're going home. But first, I want everyone to see my bride. There we are. I want you to know how it feels to be humiliated.
No sign of him.
Eyes ahead, my love. Don't. You know brides. They always cry on their wedding night.
Stay with her.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Where is he?
He's back there.
We've got Peter. This way.
He's in here.
The scorpion.
Careful, Lindsay.
I got it.
How long's he been here?
I don't know.
Come on, let's get you out of here.
Any movement?
Nothing.
Pupils are fixed and dilated.
Hang on, Pete. I want round-the-clock security. Nobody sees him without my authority.
No one would believe you're still alive, my friend. All right, I want blood samples, and I want them to Central Lab, stat. Treat him as a patient, not a corpse.
Look at this.
Parabothus transvalicus, that is the most venomous scorpion in southern Africa. I've never seen one alive before. Someone went to a lot of trouble to import this beauty.
Could the venom from the scorpion have caused the paralysis?
In an insect, yes. In a human, very unlikely.
It's all we got. What can you do?
Antivenom has to be administered within minutes of an attack.
Can you get the antivenom?
Well, yeah, if I order it from South Africa.
Not an option. What can you do here?
That would take months of lab work.
We don't have months.
Matt, there isn't enough venom in a scorpion's sting to cause a reaction like Peter's. Someone took the time to inject it.
Alavo admires scorpions. They see something they want and they take it. No apologies.
Did Alavo kill Mitchell?
Alavo uses the clave like the scorpion uses his tail.
What do you mean?
The rhythm. The rhythm, it stings you and it travels through your system. It slows your heart. It paralyzes your body.
You think that your body was affected by Alavo's music?
I started to hear this tapping. It was like a clicking almost. It took me a minute to recognize he was the clave. He was like I was drugged. And then I saw him. He was hiding in the shadows. I couldn't move.
Do you remember anything when you were in that state?
See, I remember everything. Scorpions prefer their prey alive.
What's driving this guy?
What difference does it make?
We figure out what turns his crank, we can find a cure for Pete.
Well, maybe he's like the scorpions he uses. You know, like the fable?
Scorpion asks a fox to take him across the river, but the fox says, no, you'll sting me.
Yeah, if he stings them, they both drown.
When the scorpion stings him anyway, he can't help it. It's his nature.
Kanika, we need to know, how did Alavo bring you back?
When he started to play the clave, I felt my heart speed up. It felt like it was racing. It still does now.
So it was the clave that revived you? Okay, you played a piece of music at Mitchell's funeral.
It was the music from the rumba the night he died.
Was there a clave in that?
Si.
Kanika, I need that tape.
Case log update. Prager recording. Donner continues to work with Kanika Nazario. There's no change in Peter Axon's condition. We're still waiting for Cooper's antivenom. Prager out.
The antivenom needs to be administered near the site of the sting.
We haven't been able to find any puncture points in Peter's body.
What? No inflammation? No blistering of the skin?
Nothing like that.
Okay, I know this may seem strange, but it's worth a shot. Okay, bear with me.
All right.
This has gotta work. Peter, come on. I know you can hear it. God. They should have revived him.
Maybe we're too late. I'm sorry, man.
I don't know what we were expecting.
I don't know. Sometimes you just gotta throw away what you know and put your faith in the implausible.
How can a guy banging two sticks together cause a human body to shut down?
It's been documented that pulsating lights cause photosensitive epilepsy.
Any cases of epilepsy being triggered by sound?
Intense fear has been known to cause paralysis.
Gracias. Thank you for everything. I'll be fine now.
I'm not leaving you alone. It's too dangerous. We don't know where Lavo is.
I don't want your help. When Mitchell died, you sent Peter in without even knowing what you're up against.
Kanika, I understand how you feel, but please listen to me.
I know what I'm doing here.
We've already lost Mitchell. I'm not going to risk losing you.
I'm going to bring Peter back.
How?
That's all the antivenom. Cooper is not optimistic.
Anton, what else can we do?
Wait a minute. Every heart has its own rhythm. Now, the clave in that music that jump-started Mitchell's natural body rhythms, it must have been attuned to his heart's rhythm.
What, you're saying Mitchell danced himself to death and then came back to life with a dose of the same music?
I don't know. It's just a theory.
Yeah, okay, so we match Peter's heartbeat to a synthesized one, increasing the heart rate, bringing his body back up to speed. Is that what you're suggesting?
And counteract the fever before it starts.
Let's try it.
Like humans, plants are alive with divine power, and each has its own personality. This one is vengeful. Chango ajuba maferafun Chango.
What are you doing?
I'm calling on Chango for help.
What is this for?
We create a link between ritual objects and the intended victim.
A victim?
The scorpion represents Olavo.
Amigo.
Sí.
Come on.
Chango ajuba maferafun Chango.
Kanika, are you all right?
Maferafun Chango Araina
I loaded a sampling program onto the computer. Could have used Pete on this. Okay, this is the computer's heartbeat, and this is Peter's heart rate according to his last physical. All right. Ready?
Yes. Nothing. All right, try slowing the rhythm down. Okay, hold it there.
Got it. for you. If you think the old back from the dead excuse will get you out of doing paperwork, you're sadly mistaken.
Kinika.
Chango has answered our call. Mitchell is avenged.
I thought I was insane. You know, everything was brighter and louder and more irritating. I had an itchy elbow for 8 hours straight.
Yeah, you should have said something. I would have scratched it for you.
I just don't realize how much we take for granted.
Dude, take some time off. Have a life for a week or two, okay?
Yeah. We'll go home and go visit a friend.
Case file number 50208, the OSIR confronted an individual who somehow altered the rhythm of a human heartbeat. Perhaps this was a manifestation of ancient supernatural beliefs. Or was it a psychometric manifestation, a musical instrument imbued with a deadly power? For Psi Factor, I'm Dan Aykroyd.